6 Metro police officers who were on duty Christmas morning have rightfully been named heroes for helping save lives before the bombing on 2nd Avenue that morning. But our Ryan Breslin has learned there is one more officer who deserves recognition out there, and this is something you will only see here on News 4. Ryan joins us live from downtown tonight, and Ryan, you found out his name is David Snowden.
Yeah, Tracy, Officer David Snowden actually lives here on 2nd Avenue and has been displaced by the bombing. He was off duty when it happened, but because he knows the area so well in the buildings, he was able to provide entry codes in the evacuations and help save lives.
415B9 to 411 Charles.
He's the voice you hear radioing to officers in the released body cam footage just before the bombing.
Go for 11.
Officer David Snowden lives on 2nd Ave, and his story of Christmas morning is similar to those who reside there.
We were awakened by gunshots and listening to what we thought were high-powered rifle shots.
But as others tried to decipher what was happening, the off-duty officer jumped in to help.
I called and contacted Officer Hosey and began to give her codes so that she could enter into the buildings to evacuate the area.
Snowden says he knows many of the property managers in the area and could hear the sense of urgency in the other officers' voices.
It was just, again, one of those feelings that if there are people in these buildings, they are protected by codes, and so in order to get officers in there, they had to have those codes to get in.
Snowden was still in his 4th-floor apartment when the bomb went off.
Had actually knocked the windows out of their casing.
And like others, he's now displaced but still going to work. In fact, he put on his uniform and worked Christmas afternoon.
Ryan, it was one of the first times that I have ever had those lines blurred of trying to separate personal from professional, and it's a tough place to be. I can assure you of that.
For now, he's taking each day one at a time, knowing he made a difference that morning.
I'll never be able to forget what happened that Christmas morning. It forever changed, I think, my life, the life of my family, no doubt the life of my fellow officers as well. And their mindset is that this is what we do on a day-to-day basis.
And you heard Officer Snowden say it. It's a day that he will never forget. And he says that those 6 officers that were out here Christmas Day are the real heroes. Ryan Breslin, News 4 Nashville.